Good afternoon, everyone out there. I am Karin Braxton. I'm coming to you live from Bozeman, Montana. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here, and I live part-time in Florida, and here we are in Bozeman. And it is a gorgeous sunny day out there. It's about 70 degrees. 2 days ago, we had 3 inches of snow, and it was 35, and my daffodils were all buried in the snow, and now they're all popping back up, and the tulips are starting to pop out of the ground. Let's see if I can find myself on my iPad, and let's see what's here. We go. You can sort of guess what color I'm going to use today by what I'm wearing this afternoon. So let's see, this is a different time than I'm normally on. Tomorrow I'll be on at 10 o'clock Mountain Time. But today I've had, so thumbs up if you are watching. Let us know what state you're coming from, watching from. I can see there are a couple people out there, but comment and let us just say hi, where you're from, what state you're from. And I had so many things to do today. I had like 4 different appointments. So this is really late for me. I'm more of a morning person. But I will be coming to you one more day tomorrow and tomorrow morning for another Facebook Live. We have a brand new catalog that has just launched yesterday. Yes, yesterday was Tuesday. Today's Wednesday. I'm really quite mixed up. I know it's backwards right now. But I wanted to introduce you to some new products and new suites in the catalog. And so that's why I'm doing this 3 days in a row. Plus, I have an ordering special for you. So anyone who places an order of $75 or more with me on my online store, or you can call me or text me or message me or any of those things, email, and I can help you also. But if you place an order, $75 or more, and it's not hard to get to that amount, I will send you 6 cards. This is a craft-along. So 6 card kits and the gems and the directions. Everything is already typed up. I will put the directions on my video at the end. And but then those of you who order from me, you will get the entire PDF. Okay? So if you have any questions, you can email or text me, call me, and you can shop with me at karinscrafts.stampinup.net. Let's see what's here. Let's see if we can find anyone. This is such a new time. We'll just see. I can see there are several people that are watching, but you need to comment. Let us know where you're coming from. Today is May 7th. 2025, and I am Karin Braxton, like I said. So I have 2 really fun cards. They're really simple fun folds today using this beautiful new paper. It is called, we're going to use Sweet Blooms and Sweet Florals, and it is on page 43 of our catalog. We can now open this up, page 43, this beautiful paper. Just love it. Hi, Denise. Good to see you in Colorado. So, and we also have a couple of other new things that, let me know too if you can hear me okay. I've got my microphone on. We have an ordering special, starter kit special. If you are not a demonstrator and would have ever thought about getting a discount, this is the month. This is normal. It just costs costs $99, and you get $165 worth of product. It's really, hey, Jan, good to see you today. It's really a great time. It's always a great time to be a demonstrator. You always get 20%, and you can get more, of course, too, as you go up in titles. Yesterday we had 2 brand new kits that started. One is, and I saw this when I was in Raleigh and on stage. This one is it's called Beautiful Blues. It's a stamping kit. It's right in the beginning of our catalog, too. It's a part of the kit collection. It's not a paper pumpkin, but it's a kit collection with stamps, a little spot. Thank you for sharing. I appreciate that, Denise. And we have another kit called Share a Smile. It's not a stamping. Everything is printed. You just punch things out. It's a $14 kit. So it's a good one. Plus, then we have, oh my goodness, we have some gorgeous, let's see if I can find the paper. Here it is. Some gorgeous new online exclusives. Oh, these are simply beautiful. This release. I've had them for a month to play with. They're really nice. We have brand new colors that have come out. And you can see we have a wonderful selection of colors. We have Timid Tiger, Strawberry Slush. We're going to use these today. And the Darling Duckling. Yesterday we used the Secret Sea and the, what is that called? Cloud Cover. And Cloud Cover's ink pad, you can order the refill and you can order the blank spots. That works too, but they have recalled the big pad, except for demonstrators, and they have recalled that because the quality control was not up to par. Anyway, so those of you who are watching today, and if you share, let me know that you have shared, like Denise just typed in shared. That tells me that you have shared the video. You can share it with another friend or a family member or on Facebook or any place you want. And then tomorrow I will be giving away some gems. These are brand new. These are the 2 sets of gems that I'll be giving away tomorrow. This one's the Shades of Green Hexagon, and this one is Strawberry Slush and Pretty in Pink. They're gorgeous, just gorgeous. And I do have prizes from yesterday. We had about 10 people, 10 or 11, 12 people shared, and we have names drawn for that. So, okay, let's turn the camera down and let's see once here if I can okay, thank you very much for sharing. We're going to turn the camera down for a minute. We're going to get started, and I can see lots of you are watching. Hey, Kelly, good to see you. Thanks for sharing. Remember, thumbs up, shares, comment. I love reading the comments at night. Okay, let's turn the camera down. Close your eyes for a minute if you get dizzy. Here we go. These are just to help get the camera focused. Are you all done with work, Kelly? You're in Oklahoma, so I guess it's a little after 5 this time. These are some swap cards that I received, and let's see. This one is using a brand new frame that we have, and this one is Lori Krause. Isn't that pretty on the Strawberry Slush? This one is Blackberry Bliss. This one is Carrie Todd. Looks like she's from Connecticut. This is what we're sort of going to do today. And this one, I just think this is exquisite. This one is Leslie Baumgardner. Isn't that pretty? This paper is so pretty. Okay, let's turn to our catalog. And I'll show you what we're going to work on today. I've got a whole stack of stamps here. I'm going to pick these up. These are some pretty ones. Let's see. I'm going to show you the page. We are on page 66, 67, and that's it. No, it's not. That's not right. That's the scrapbooking. I am sorry. There's a whole scrapbooking kit, and it includes stickers and designer paper and 12 by 12, 2-sided, and a different stamp set called Memories in Bloom. I wish I had that for Mother's Day. Mothers are a blessing. Isn't that a great one? Let me just move this up just a tiny bit. But that would have been good for my Mother's Day card. My mom is in Wisconsin, I did. And we're going to use the Simply Said. That's a birthday one that I like to go to all the time. But this is what we're using today. And this is a suite that starts on page 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, and 45. This has all of the new in colors in it. It's really nice. It's lots of flowers. If you like flowers, you're going oh, do I need another flower set? Well, yes, this is one that you need for sure. Some great dyes to go with it. So it's called Florals in Bloom, the whole suite. You can get the suite. There's a number for that on page 40. Or you can get things separately. Like you can get the pretty florals. That's what we're going to be using. We're also going to be using the sweet blooms. This, I would definitely get this one. This would be a secondary one with the words. They're, you know, if you're only going to buy one, I would get this one for sure. So this is the paper we're going to use. I'll show you that now. This, I just pulled out some paper. This is 12 by 12. Hey, Levon, good to see you from Montana. So isn't this one pretty with the cloud cover and Coastal Cabana, and that dark is the Secret Sea? Let's see. Here's another one with sort of blackberry and fresh freesia, and this one with the I don't know what those are exactly. They're a little bit of daisies and some, but it's pinks and corals, and this one with the hyacinths. I have some hyacinths here that I cut. These are the hyacinths that we're going to be stamping today. And then this is the last one that's so beautiful. Just gorgeous colors. And then you turn it over and it's sort of the solids. So look at this. I might be missing. No, maybe I'm not. So this, oops. I guess that's the roses or whatever those are. Not quite roses, but 2, 4, 5. I must be missing one sheet, but anyway, it's really a nice set of paper for sure. I'm going to set that aside. We are going to bring in our card. I'm going to bring in the stamps. So this is what we have. We have the sweet blooms, and these words can be die cut or stamped. It's a 2-part stamp right there. Really nice. You make me smile. I like that. Let joy bloom. Have a lovely day. You can mix and match. This one is the pretty florals. And look at the number of dies. We have lots. It's a great 2-part stamping. We're going to be doing a lot of stamping today. And I actually have 2 sets of dies for that. And this is the Simply Said that I use, sort of a go-to. Let's celebrate. Happy birthday. I use those birthday wishes. I use this set a lot. It's in the catalog. It carried over from last year. It is on page 37. So it's one of these. Now, these don't appear in the index. That's sort of strange, I think, but these are the ones that carried over. They're called returning favorites. Okay, let's put those aside, and we're going to start stamping. So this is the first card. We're going to do the Timid Tiger. So thank you very much. Thank you. We're going to do this, the Timid Tiger with the cloud cover. I did it in white also, but I wanted to use some of the new colors. So we're using we're going to do the orange colored one. We're also using, I was really pleasantly surprised that these Spotlight on Nature dies carried over. They're just fabulous. They're 2 sets of dies, 2 pages of dies rather, but they're really nice for sure. So anyway, I was really thrilled because I love these a lot. Love the ones that have like the radiating. You can see that they almost look like a paper plate. Some are decorative. We're going to use a decorative one today. And so this is how this goes. Now you can actually do it as a flap like that, or you can just tuck it like that, either way. So I'm going to turn this down, bring it much closer, and let's see if we can get that glare from the, we're going to put that right there. It's like a vellum. Okay, this is what we're going to make. So I'm going to set this here, and we are going to bring in our pieces. So if you order the $75, it could be in person, it could be online in my online store, and that's where all the online exclusives are too, under the menu. So this is in the catalog, so it's not an online. Tomorrow we're going to do an online exclusive. So this is what you get when you You get the kits with a $75 order or more. So we're going to bring in our tiger, Timid Tiger, and let me get this out of the way. I'm going to bring in my scoreboard. Here we have this, and we are going to score our Timid Tiger. This is a color that I didn't think I needed or wanted because I thought, gee, we have enough oranges. But this orange, and I probably should have pulled out the, let's see if I have, oh, I don't know that I have. Oh, maybe I do. Here we go. This is, here, I've got a bunch of other papers, cardstocks right here. So this is the Timid Tiger, like right there. This is the pumpkin pie. Whew, wow, it's bright, isn't it? Love that color. This is the Calypso Coral. So they're really quite different. Look at that. Look at those three colors together. So I really like this Timid Tiger. It's a new online exclusive. So we are going to set those aside over on my other table here. And we are going to score this at 1 1/4 and 5 1/4. This is what you've seen me do this. I've done several videos with this. I like to use my scoreboard. I like to use the thicker end, the wider end. So we're going to score it 1 1/4 and 5 1/4. And I'm going to fold that. I'm going to move that right here out of our way. Get my bone folder. Now, all of my directions will be, after I finish the video, it takes me about 3 or 4 minutes to get all the directions pasted onto, copied, edited onto the videos. So those, you'll have those later. And, okay, there's our base. And let's see, what else do we have? We have a designer paper right here. That's the other side, Calypso Coral. We're going to use that. It has peach pie and Calypso Coral. And then this, and that is 3 inches. So this is, I've used this a lot with 6x6 paper because it's just exactly in half. And then this little cloud cover strip is 1 inch. It's just a little scrap, and that's going to go right there. And then we have a piece of white. This is for the inside. It's 3 3/4 by 5 1/4. It's very different than what we normally use. So let's put all those right there. So you have those. And if you want to do a screenshot, you can. You can do that. Okay, let's bring our stamps in and let's do our stamping because we have sort of a lot of stamping to do on here. I have 2 circles. We'll just get those out. And we have a label. Let me see if I can find it in here. Here it is. This, I love these textured, I think these are back in stock, textured notes, these stitched, oh, I just love these rectangles. Love them. They were gone for about a week. They sold out very, very quickly. So there we go on that. And we're gonna get our gems out. We're gonna use the in color pearls. So we're going to use those at the end. And let's bring in our little piercing mat because we want to get things. Thank you very much, Denise. Okay, we're going to put this on here. We're going to stamp. Let's get that out of the way first. Just always like to have 2 things. I like to have 2 so that in case I make a mistake, you know how it is. Okay. So if you are watching, just give us a thumbs up, share, tell us that you've shared. I'll have a drawing tomorrow for the people that are sharing. So we're going to do this is a 2-part stamp now. I'm going to bring in my stamps. Actually, so we're going to do our stamping first. We're going to do the Secret C is what we're going to stamp our greeting in. So I'm going to put that right there. We're going to do our birthday. This is the one that's from the Simply what did I just say? You know, whatever. The one that carried over. So we're going to put happy birthday. And I think I moved it. Oh, I think it's okay. I think it's a little crooked. Let's do another one. I'm going to put my head over it this time a little. I'm going to draw it a little closer to me. There we go. That will be better, I think. Yep, that looks good. And I have these hyacinths that I cut from my garden. And they are so fragrant. Oh my goodness. I cannot tell you how the perfume is quite strong next to me here. I'll show you that in the next card. We're going to set that aside and we're going to do our stamping. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do first. We're going to use Peach Pie and Timid Tiger. We're going to do the detail first. So we're going to just do the detail first. Let's see if I can get this closer to us. There we go. I'm going to do the detail one first, like that. And then, now what you can do, you can do the solid one, you can stamp off. Let me just show you that. I'm going to pull it over here. You can stamp off one time, and then you can go on top like this. I think that looks great. Or you can do your stamping in the Timid Tiger, and you can use Peach Pie, which is a lighter version, which is in the paper. So I'm going to just very lightly ink that up. We're going to see which one. That one's darker. I think that one's a little nicer. I like that one better, I think. We're going to use that one. We're going to actually do it again on our circle. So, and so that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to stamp these flowers. First, we're going to stamp these in the Timid Tiger Full Strength, like that. Then we're going to take our ink on the solid one, and we're going to just stamp off a little bit like that. And then I'm going to go over it. You want to get your head right as far over it as you can, and you get a lighter version. So you're just using the same ink the whole time. We're going to do, I'm going to keep this right there because we're going to stamp the inside in inside the 3 3/4 one. We're going to do that with the birthday wishes. So I'm going to stamp birthday wishes up here like that. That's from that same Simply, what's that called? Simply Said. Simply Said, I like that a lot. Okay, that's the inside. So now let's go back to our stems. That is going to be in Secret C. Where do I have my Secret C? There it is. It's a pretty color. Oh, thank you, Anne Louise. Good to see you today. Thank you for sharing. I appreciate you sharing. And so all of you who share, be sure you type in the words share. There we go. It's a little bit off, but I think it'll be, let me just see once here. Let's see if I can do a better one. Let's do this first. Like that. We'll do that one. I think this one's a little bit off. It's not horrible, but I think it'll be better to do it again. So let's do that. That's why I have two. So we're going to put in it. We're going to put this one. This is going to be better. There we go. And then we're going to take our other piece. I'm going to stamp off. Where did I put my scrap paper? Don't know where my scrap paper is. Here's a piece right here. We're going to just stamp off lightly with that. And then I'm going to, let's turn it the right way. And there we have it. Okay. It's not probably as nice as the first one as far as the lightness. It's a little dark. but it'll be okay. It'll be fine. And that's all we have to do. So let's get that out of the way. Let's get bring in my little chamois. I've got a little chamois here, and we're going to just clean those quickly. And there we go. And put that back. I've just taken a regular chamois and cut it in half. That's all I did. I've done that many, many times. So I gave those to my team one year, a half of one. Okay, let's put our card together. Let's get our little silicone mat out. And let's see, we're going to put our inside in first. Like this. So I hope you've all had a good day. Boy, I was busy. I had physical therapy this morning, a little after 8, and oh my goodness, my gal has worked me so hard this week, and I was like, next week I leave for Florida for the Stampin' Up incentive trip. So this is the designer paper now. This is the 3 inches by 5 1/4. I said to Shannon, I said, oh my goodness, it's going to be a relief not to have physical therapy next week because she has worked me so hard. And she said, well, she wants me to keep improving. So now we've got this little strip that's 1 inch by 5 1/4. And just like this. Okay. All of these measurements will be on my video after this. So we're going to put this on. I love this paper. It's so pretty with that. And so you can tuck it in there like that. Or there are some cards where it's slightly 1/4 of an inch different and they meet and they don't overlap. But I sort of like this one better because I like the 3 inch dimension. Thank you for sharing, Munch. Good to see you today. Let's see what's here. Okay, now we're going to pop this up, and we're going to be finished before you know it. I'm going to take one of my my foam adhesive sheets. I'm going to take a big one, pretty big one, just like that. Take it off, and there we have it. Put that back in my little cup. And now, if you want it to latch, then you want to sort of close it like this, and I think I used too big of a dimensional, so I'm going to have to sort of peel this, see if I can get this back. I have a few seconds to sort of work with that. I'm going to make it a little bit smaller. It's probably smarter to use a regular dimensional, but I didn't think about that. And so we're going to make it latch like this. And now you can take it like that. You can either put it like this, or you can latch it with that, like that. Just like that. And now we're going to put this down here. My flowers are a little bit crooked, but well, oh well, that's just the way it is. So we're going to put this right here. We're going to put that on just with some seal. And the happy birthday, we're going to put it right here at the bottom. And take our pretty, these are called 20, 25, 27 in color flat pearls. And so when you order from me, I will give you, as demonstrators, we were able to pre-order. And the things that I ordered yesterday won't probably get here until who knows when, maybe next week when I'm gone, because I did not expedite it. But I'm going to give you a strip. So that should be plenty for you. And we're going to put some gems on this. I'm going to take one of my medium ones. We're going to take a small one. And then we're going to take a large one. We're going to put a large one here at the bottom, just like that. And I'm a little disappointed how it's a little bit muddy. Hey, Diane, thank you so much. I'm glad you shared too. Thank you for your comment. I like this one better. I stamped off more. The other one I just barely, but anyway, this one is a little bit off of the stems, so who knows. You like the latch card technique? Yes, I do too. It's really fun. And just an easy card by all means. It's just, and we always need birthday cards, don't we? So isn't that a, and then the white one that I did is this one. So do you like the white or the Timid Tiger? Which is your favorite of those? So let's put those aside, and I'm going to bring in the other card. We're just moving along today. Let's see once here. Okay, we're going to get those picked up. Put that in my envelope. Oh, I was going to stamp, but we'll do that on the next one. Okay, we're going to stamp on this one. The next card, I'm going to bring this right here. There we go. We're going to do two little, you're going to have to decide on this one. This is the one with the hyacinth cards, hyacinth flowers. And this one is Let Joy Bloom. And this one I fussy cut You Make Me Smile. And those of you who order from me and I give you the kits, I will give you enough to do both of those, okay? So this is a gatefold. Nothing hard about gatefolds. It's one of the first cards that I learned how to make. Again, I'm going to use that happy birthday. Because I have lots of birthdays. This one I left blank. Just put the flowers on the inside. This one is, let me see once here. So this bloom is from here. You Make Me Smile is from this. The words are. And then that little inside piece is from this one. This is all part of the mega suite. And then we're going to be stamping these little hyacinths right here. So we are going to use some new colors. The Strawberry Slush, not lemon, Darling Duckling, which is hard for me to remember. Okay, I'm going to show you what the hyacinths look like. This is what hyacinths look like. Oh, thank you, Kelly. I like the Timid Tiger too. So this is what my hyacinths look like. They're just all blooming. They just started blooming the other day. Well, then they got covered up with snow, and then today they look great. So they're extremely fragrant. Okay, I'm going to set those over there so we don't mess that up. Let me get an envelope out here. We're going to stamp on our envelope. We're going to be let's do our stamping first. Where is my little foam mat? Right here it is. And we're going to stamp. So we're going to this has a lot, a fair amount of stamping. So we're going to stamp in Granny Apple Green and Strawberry Slush. So we're going to just put this is the envelope. The flap is right there. We're going to put that there. And then we're going to close that up. Actually, I won't close it up. I'll leave it right there. And I'll put it out of my reach. And this is my Strawberry Slush. And I'm going to move it over a little bit so I can line it up like that. Isn't that pretty? So we're going to use these again on the inside of our card, but there's our envelope for us. And now let's bring in our pieces, and we're going to do some stamping. And we have a bloom. And let's see how we do on some of these things. I'm going to, it says stamp here, so I'm going to stamp right there. We're going to stamp there, and we're going to stamp on our little stitch square right there. We're going to stamp that. And we have another little scrap of paper. Well, I'll show you that in a second. Okay, let's We'll see how I do on this one because it's so tricky to be, you know, sort of away from the camera, so much further away. Okay, let's do this, the words first. Let's do that. And we're going to do bloom. So this is a really big stamp. So which do you like better? Do you like the one that says let joy bloom, or do you like you make me smile? You make me smile or bloom? Which one is your favorite of those two? So whenever you have a big stamp like this, it's always good to ink it up upside down. I die cut all these out, so all the kits are made already. I'm going to just line this up, stamp it. That's the beauty. You can, there we go. And let's see, I'm going to set that right there. And we're going to take that, move it aside. And then we're going to take our little paper, and we're going to do let joy, and then bloom, like that. And we're going to stamp you make me smile. I think that's a good one for a birthday or something. So we're going to stamp, this is just a scrap of paper. And we're going to just stamp it like that. And then we're going to fussy cut around that. Okay, let me just close that up for a moment. We're going to take this and we're going to get our little square. So we're going to get our square. We're going to, now, are you voting? Let's see, do you like you make me smile the fussy cut, or do you like the bloom one? Which one do you like better? Tell me that, okay? Just make a comment in there. And then we're gonna decide. You make me smile is your favorite. Yeah, I do like that too. Okay, let's see. Let's get our hyacinths out. I am actually going to stamp the flowers first. So we're going to stamp the detail first. There's one. We're going to give them a little different heights, like this. Like there we go. Give it a little clean. And then I'm going to close that, and we're going to do, you could stamp off, but I like this bubble bath. It's one of the colors that's in the paper too. So that way we don't have to, I'm going to just pull this a little bit in so I can sort of see it. There, oops, there we go. Can't see it real well. You can't see it. There we go. Another one. You have to sort of hold your breath. There we go. Here's the other one. It's a little bit off, but not horrible. So that's good. And now we're going to take our Granny Apple Green. We have a stem. We have three. We need 3 stems. So, yep. Just got my thumb in there. You make me smile. That seems to be the winning one so far. I'm going to stamp this right there with a green. This is Granny Apple. I just inked this up last night, so it's pretty dark. It'll dry a little lighter, but I have a couple of Granny Apples, and they were all dry, so I had to re-ink that, and they will lighten up a little bit as they dry. Okay, now we need some other, what else do we need on the inside? We need to have, we need our base. We need our base. So I have to tell you about that first of all, and then we'll do our stamping on the base, on the inside. So we have a card that is 5.5. It's just a regular card, 5.5 by 8.5. And then I scored it at 2 1/8 and 2 1/8, 2 1/8 and 2 1/8. Okay, I just take my scoreboard and I do 2 1/8, then I turn it and do 2 1/8 on the other side. I have done gatefold cards like this for years. It's one of them. It's a measurement that I don't even have to look up. I just have it all memorized. Okay, let's do our pieces that go on there. Our designer paper. We have 2 pieces of designer paper, and it's 2 inches by 5 3/8. It's important to do the 3/8. 1 1/4 gives it too big of a gap. So, and you see how these match up? I cut it that way, and I did it all of the cards that for my kits, so they match. I used to do a lot of sewing most of my life. My mom was a seamstress, and we always had to make sure everything, all the plaids were matched, of course. So this is going to be a real tight fit. So I like to have my paper match too. Now, it's not always possible, but this one is really easy to do. So I'm going to put this first one on like this. I'm going to turn it sideways. It's just a little easier for me to turn it sideways. Now, if you use your Tombow, you have a little bit more wiggle room. But I don't like to get my fingers sticky. So just like that, and there we have it. Isn't that beautiful paper? Just like that. Oh my goodness. So you're still voting. Do you want me to do the bloom or You Make Me Smile? What's your favorite? Okay, and then we're going to take, so I'm going to set this aside, and we still have to put something on the inside, don't we? But we're going to take our other pieces. We have the Darling Duckling. This is 3 inches. And then we have the Strawberry. Oh, this is a fairly new shirt of mine that I bought from Talbot's. I ordered it. It's pretty close. It's a really pretty, this strawberry color is gorgeous. It's one that we had a long time ago, and they brought it back, and it's beautiful. It's very, very trendy right now. So, okay, let's see. We're going to put, so that one's 3 1/4, this one's 3, and then that white mat is just a little bit smaller. Okay, so what we're going to do is put the stitched, we're going to put this one on the yellow, the Darling Duckling. The Darling Duckling has almost like a green color to it. And then I'm going to put it on the Strawberry Slush. I'm going to actually put I cut some more of these foam sheets. We're going to use one of those big ones because we can. You might not want to do that. You might want to save your foam sheets, but for the sake of a video, it just is a little faster for sure. And I tend to do that. So when you're a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, you get to save 20%, or I save 25% because of your title. So this is now, isn't that pretty? Just like that. And now we're going to do Let Joy Bloom or You Make Me Smile. Let's see once. Let's look at the comments. Sue says, hey Sue, the bloom one. Denise says the smile one. Linda says the bloom one. Timid Tiger. Oh, goodness. Let Joy Bloom. Okay, so I don't know yet. You keep voting. Keep voting. So we got the bloom right here. Got the bloom in case we use that. The Joy one, what you're going to do is take your snips and just cut it as close as possible like this. You can use your paper trimmer, but it's so small, it's easy to fussy cut it. And then I'm giving you, so I also have a little piece of, let's see if this one's big enough, a little scrap. I'm just going to add that on like that. I'm going to just add this to the strip. And I'm going to take it and I'm going to trim it again. So it's really simple. So if you're enjoying the video, give me a thumbs up. Facebook always likes it when people comment. If you're sharing it with a friend, that's always great to do that. Appreciate that a lot. And now let's put this on on the outside. You're still voting. Do you want me to do the Let Joy Bloom or You Make Me Smile? We won't put our inside in there until you tell me, because I don't know, Let Joy Bloom. I don't think I'm going to use birthday on that. So we're going to put some adhesive on the, just on the left side of this. Do you see how I'm doing this? Okay, I'm going to just, because you don't want it, you want this to be able to open up like this. Like, so you don't want to get any adhesive over there. Okay, I don't know. Let's see what you're all saying now. I have to look back at the comments. Bloom, bloom, bloom. Diane Kelly. Okay, we're going to use the bloom. That one seems to be the favorite. If you were using the other one, where did I put that? Let me just show you first, though. If you were using this one that I stamped on the scrap, and you're going to fussy cut it just like this. You're going to turn the paper just like this and just go around it. And you don't move your scissors, you move the paper. So that's how you get that fussy cut look like that. Okay? But we're going to just Let Joy Bloom, and we better stamp a flower on the inside first. Let Joy Bloom, and we're going to put some flowers there. I'm going to just, we won't put a, we're not going to put the birthday on that, because I don't know if that would be appropriate or not. I just have no idea. So we're going to stamp that. It's not a beautiful flower, I think. And put that granny apple away and get out our strawberry. So those of you who share, we're going to be doing I have a drawing. Whoops, got some strawberry ink on my fingers now. We got a little bit of green, a little bit of strawberry. There we go. And that looks good. Then there's a message you can write. And now we're going to put our card together with the Let Joy Bloom. Hey, Jackie, good to see you this evening, too. You're Eastern time, so it's a little bit later. Let Joy Bloom. We can put it maybe right here someplace, and we're going to put the bloom. I'm going to hold this with my tweezers, my reverse tweezers. I am going to use my Tombow glue on this now. And I'm going to start it like this a little. Just, you don't need much. Just hold it and take any old tweez. I mean, I don't like to hold it with my fingers because I don't like to get full of glue, but that's why I use the tweezers. I've used the tweezers forever. And we're going to put that bloom right there. Let it go. And then we're going to put Let Joy Bloom. We're going to put that one, I think, right up there. I'm going to just put a little bit of adhesive right there. I think I'll do it. That little bit of wiggle room. There we go. And there is our card, all finished. And if you, let's see, what did I do with the other card that we did? Oh, here it is. So there is our Let Joy Bloom and our Happy Birthday, all with that set that's called Pretty Florals. Isn't that just a great set? I love two-part stamping. It's really fun to experiment. It's really just a fun set for sure. Okay, let's turn the camera back. And there we go. Now, remember that yesterday I told those of you who were watching, if you shared the video, where did I put my things? I have 2 prizes for those who shared. I had about 12 people that shared. Mary Ellen Ryan from Montana. She lives far up near the border. Mary Ellen, I do not have your email address. Your physical mailing address. I do not have your address. And Kathy Tellison, I do have yours, Kathy. Kathy Tellison, she lives in Washington. And Mary Ellen Ryan is the other winner. I will message you. And the prizes are the holographic resin dots. We're going to use those tomorrow. And then these are the pressed flower motifs that we used yesterday. You can sort of, like, the design is pressed into those. So if any of you see this, you can answer me or I will message you for sure. So now tomorrow will be our last day of doing a Facebook Live this week. Next week I will not be coming to you live. I'll be on my incentive trip with my sisters. And let's see what I was going to say. Oh, tomorrow we're going to use an online exclusives. We're actually going to use one of my very favorite sets of all. And I love the paper. I've made a lot of swap cards with it, and it's just really neat. Neat one for sure. It's called Cheers and Sips, and that's what we're going to do tomorrow. I will be live tomorrow at 10 o'clock, 9 o'clock Pacific, 10 Mountain, 11 Central, and 12 noon Eastern time. So I hope to see you then. If you have any questions, if you've ever thought about buying the starter kit and saving money, you don't have to teach classes and do anything like that. You can just save money. Let me know. I would love to have you on my Simply Creative Girls team. And we can always talk about it. So you can send me a message or email too. Okay, I will look forward to seeing many of you tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock. And I will have all the directions on in about 3 to 5 minutes. And then I will upload it all to YouTube also. So thanks for watching today and at this new time. And I will look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. Thank you very much. All right, bye-bye. Have a good evening.